we're about to hop in it and begin our paddle. We are at Brule Lake. Currently we are here at the put-in. We will paddle up through these waters about 2 miles. We're hoping on this island there's a campsite right on the tip that we're hoping to spend the next week. You in? I'm in. All right. Let's start. So right now we are still heading north. We've got an island behind us. It's a bigger island with some smaller ones surrounding it, and then we have an island right on this side, and this is actually a bigger island you can't really see right now. But essentially we're heading to skirt around this island here. We're gonna split these two right here, go into that channel. I don't know if you can see it, just a little bit off to our left, and as soon as we come across that bend we should be able to see the island that will be our campsite, hopefully. We're borrowing a boat from the place I work, and it's a very spacious canoe. And I'm just surprised at how much space we have. In this bag, I brought a cast iron. We have 6 to 7 days worth of food, fishing poles, all of our gear, and then behind me, I have more gear here. Oh, Colin is so excited about these. The only thing that I have to show you. Those are our fishing baits. Colin can't wait to get one of those on his finger. So, just super surprised at how much space this boat has, and we really could bring double the gear. Not that it's needed, but disappointingly, we just got to the island that we originally wanted, that we scoped out, and there was people camping there already, which is kind of crazy statistically to think about, but it happened. So we found another island, Brule Island, that we are hopeful will be a good site. I just want to get it on camera now that I vow, if someone's at this campsite, I will rip 3 shots right away. 3 shots. 3 shots. Colin will probably drink 1 too, because he's a thirsty man.
I mean, I'm gonna rip a bunch of shots regardless.
You heard it. You heard it.
So, Brule Lake is now the lake that's directly in front of us. Again, it's probably hard to tell with the background, but that closest amount of trees right there is actually an island, sort of in the middle of the lake. And the campsite is actually on the east side of it, so on the other side of the island from what we're seeing right now. And we're hoping that that's going to help break the wind up a little bit, and we'll still have an island all to ourselves. So let's get there. Anything to say, Drew?
I'd like to say that I told Colin not to get his told me.
And,
I really liked that island. It was a dope island.
Our
It
feelings
was
were
a
a
cool.
little hurt when we saw that someone was camping there, but there's always, we got 6 days, so.
Yeah, what we're thinking is maybe a couple days on Brule Island, and then if we want to cut in there, hopefully those people are gone. Spend a couple days exploring that island. So we just pulled up to our campsite at Brule Lake. Just getting on the boat right now. We're gonna walk up. There's like a little path here. And now,
Camp is set up.
we drink.
And we got a nice bag of red here. So Colin's gonna take the first pull.
Ooh, that's not terrible.
It's delicious.
Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna drink a little bit more, and then we are going to go explore. So we've got a path right there that heads west to the larger part of the island, and we also have a path going east, which is probably only like 20 or 30 yards, and then we'll reach the water that way.
I'm gonna blame the booze on this one. But we found a large tree. I was cutting, and I happened to cut towards myself, and went into my fingers. It looks bloody, but I think it's just really dripping right now. But I cut my fingers up a bit. These poor fingers are blistered, and now they're bloodied. Paddling's gonna be a joy, absolute joy. Yeah. Yeah, hit it, dude. Yeah. My turn. Woo! Oh yeah. Hit that back. Hit that back. Oh. Just waiting for the blood to dry. Just waiting here.
Drew is currently cleaning out and bandaging his cut down by the lake. And I am going to start the fire for the first time. And our plan is to keep this going for the couple of days that we're planning on spending on this island. We'll keep feeding it, and we'll keep feeding it. All through the night as Drew is singing down below. And it will grow.
Yum yum. We've got steak for dinner, a couple stuffed potatoes that have been sitting in the fire for a while, and for dessert we have 2 apples stuffed with sugar, cinnamon, and oats. Bon appetit! Oh my gosh.
That golden sunshine on these trees. Almost too picturesque.
For you. For me.
Good morning. Last night was late night stargazing. We paddled out, saw some pretty awesome stars, and this morning we're making breakfast, and then we're gonna go see waterfalls. I know.
Told him no shots of the food.
Had to do it.
So we are about to get in the canoe for the first time on day 3. We took a break from shooting yesterday, day 2, and we did our first night canoeing last night with perfectly clear skies, as Drew mentioned earlier. That was awesome. Oh, there's two loons behind me. I don't know if you can see them right there. Anyway, our adventure today is we are going to head to some waterfalls that are in between Brule Bay that we are going to be paddling into right now. And then we'll have to portage into a lake called Lake Vernon. And somewhere in between that portage, we are going to find some, what are supposed to be some pretty beautiful waterfalls. So Drew's holding the map right now.
We've been camping on Brule Island for the past few days. Our trip today, we're going on a little day adventure. We'll be paddling a couple miles through here up into Brule Bay, where we'll continue down to the portage here, and at the end we should find some secret falls. Welcome to the Portage. We've made it from our island across about 2 miles of lake. Nice easy paddle. We've decided we're gonna leave our boat here and continue on our hike to see a small and hidden falls.
Okay, so we are at the end of the Portage. We went from Brule Bay to Vern Lake, which is the lake behind me now. But in order to find the falls, that's the trail that we came out of. We actually have to go back into the trail and back into the woods a little bit, do a little bushwhacking in order to find these waterfalls.
Into the woods! Into the woods! Into the woods! Into the woods! Into the woods!
We know we're in the woods. If you listen carefully, that noise in the background are the waterfalls that we're looking for.
And hiking for most of the day, and from the trail we could hear some sort of waterfalls, and we've just continued hiking towards the sound, and sure enough,
this is easily one of the most beautiful places that I've ever seen. We got falls coming up behind us too. We're about to go up there after we're having lunch. We stopped to have lunch here. We're gonna go up and explore a little bit more, but yeah, I mean, totally worth the hike, right?
oh yeah, beautiful. I mean, and I think that we haven't seen a single person all day.
It's so secluded.
We have these falls to ourselves.
I mean, we didn't follow any path to get here. We just kind of had to make our own way through the forest, follow the sound and start hearing to find the falls.
At the falls. It's beautiful. And Colin is just loving it. He's going into full like film mode. He's got a vision and he is getting it. spent most of our day near the waterfall, just playing around like little kids, splashing in the water, Colin getting film, me just eating cheese and beef jerky. Then we hiked up to the high point. We've hiked back around, followed the river all the way up, and we are loading up the canoe. And we'll see ya back at the campsite.